I was just out walking around. I popped over to my local Lively Market. Was gonna grab a ice cream cookie sandwich. They didn't have any today. I don't know how long it's been, but they didn't have any. They had other ice cream stuff, but I wanted the ice cream cookie one that I usually get when I get those. But instead, since they didn't have that, I looked around a little more, and I got a Yachak yerba. It's a yerba mate tea, spearmint, ultimate mint flavor. Finished it already. And then after that, I was walking around a little more, and I happened to cross a place that had just had like a yard sale or something. Maybe it's still in progress, but they were putting out some junk that they didn't want, and I happened to cross a whole bunch of cassettes, and so I've got these. I needed to find something to carry them in, but fortunately there was a basket, so I picked those up from there. And yeah, I love picking up cassettes and CDs and other physical media when I can. I take a look at the regular like little library media donation spots every so often to see if anybody's dropped a CD or cassette or something in there, and most of the time there isn't anything, but every so often. But yeah, so yeah, they didn't have any CDs in this junk pile except for one disc for the album Justified by Justin Timberlake, but there was a crack in the disc, so it wouldn't work. But I did look it up, and I'm gonna grab a download of that, and then an insert for an album called East Bay Soul, and I looked that up and was able to find a download. That's the thing I like about physical media, is even if you have media that's broken in some way or like won't play because it's too scratched or whatever, you can still reference it and look it up on streaming, and most of the time you can find it. So if you have the right tools, you can just easily download it. And there's a whole bunch more stuff that got tossed out. I'll have to pop back over and take a look. But there's a house that says for sale. So I'm not sure what's going on. There's an old AC unit, bunch of stuff that looks like tools and appliances and just like junk. But it's in front of next to a sign that says for sale. So the house must have been cleared out. It kind of looks like there's someone there though still. And there's a car just right there, so not really sure what's going on with that. But anyway, yeah, physical media, I'm kind of an in-between when it comes to physical media, because I love buying and collecting physical media CDs and tapes and such. But at the same time, I acknowledge the convenience of streaming, and I know of some cheats that make it easy to download digital media from places where you normally wouldn't be able to. So I'm a middle of the road person and have use for both physical and digital media. Anyway, yeah, there was a place that looked like it was a yard sale. There was a guy that was putting stuff out to toss it out, get rid of it. But among this pile of stuff, this was where I found these cassettes. And I'll go into better detail when I get somewhere. When I get back to the house, I'll do a better show of these. But yeah, I got more than a dozen. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18 cassettes here. So that's a pretty decent score. I've got a big box full of tapes. And then I've got a few other select ones in amongst the other physical media I've got. So I've got loads of cassette tapes. I don't play them all the time, but I really want to. My cassette deck is old though, and I'm worried about it giving out, about a belt going bad or something. So I don't know. We'll see how that goes. But anywho, that's about it for the moment. I'll be back in a bit.